All right, bet. All right, guys. Do you guys want buy or sell examples?
Buy.
Like he said, Marcus, bullish, baby. All right, that's good. That's perfectly fine with me. Yeah, we uptrending. So we might as well learn how to catch continuation buys, guys, because you never want to buy at the high. You always want to let the market come give you a discounted price, right? So, oops, we're back on Apple. All right, market is bullish right now. Market is doing its thing, and it is bullish, creating higher highs and higher lows. Right. So at some point, market is going to have to pull back and give some type of structure, right? Some type of structure. So let's go ahead and mark this up. Boom. All right. So at this point, guys, this is what we have. We have a higher high and a higher low. All right. We need to break out. We need a BOS so we can go ahead and catch another continuation. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and just label this up for you guys because I want you guys to be as detailed as possible when you guys have your things marked up, when you have your notes. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get into it. We know that we need a BOS in order to get that continuation move, right? So let's go ahead and continue. Oh my goodness. The Apple keys, they get me every time. So let's go ahead. The market is continuing to do its thing. I'm going to keep the drawings pretty simple just for the note's sake, right? So as of right now, guys, we have higher high, higher low, and we got a BOS giving us a brand new higher high. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and add this right here. We got a bullish BOS. Awesome. Let's go ahead. All right, guys. So in order to look for a continuation move, we need to find one thing, right? Well, a couple things really, but the one thing that lets us know market is ready to go is a breakout rally, right? Once we get a breakout rally, guys, this is probably the easiest thing to see in the market because the market is literally jumping. Like it's either going up very aggressively or down very aggressively, right? So looking for a breakout rally is very important, right? So now that we got that, we need to follow that rally back down to the last selling candle. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. This last selling candle, guys, this is our starting point, right? We call that the starting point because that's the last selling candle that started the bullish move. Okay, and this starting point is our buy zone. We want to look for a reaction off of this zone. All right, give me a 5 if this is making sense so far.
5.
Bro, I totally thought I wasn't screen sharing right now. I was like, wow, this whole time. All right, cool. Right, so after we find our starting point, guys, we have to find the stop loss, right? Finding the starting point is for our entry, but we have to find the stop loss. Okay, so we need to look at the lowest wick in this area, right? We need to find the lowest wick in that area. So we'll use that, and that will be our stop loss. So let's go ahead and mark this up. Boom. All right. So now this is it, guys. This is how we're looking for continuation moves, right? We've gone over this plenty of times, right? It doesn't matter if you're looking for the first touch. It doesn't matter if we're looking for the first touch or the 50%. All right. And as for the stop loss, this is it right here, right? So do what you do. We know exactly where the stop loss is supposed to go now. All right. Entry, wherever you're looking to enter, whether it's the very, very top or the 50, this is based off preference. Totally up to you, right? We've gone over this plenty of times. I like to enter as soon as the market touches. We know Krista and we know Will, or I'm sorry, Miguel like to enter more at that 50, right? With the minimum 1 to 3 risks to award. Minimum, right? Minimum 1 to 3 risks to award. So at this time, guys, we should have alerts. We should have alerts set up right now, guys. Boom. Because the market's up here right now. The market's up here. So we're waiting at this point. We're waiting. There's nothing we can do, really. Right? So let's go ahead. The market is coming back for us. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Now, as soon as we get this notification, boom, the market just hit our alert, guys. We should be on our charts right now, right? We should be looking at our chart or on our phone, right? On our desk, wherever you're looking to trade, you should be on your stuff, right? So let's go ahead. Once the market hits this area, guys, we're not trying to waste time. Let's go ahead and get in. We know exactly where our buy zone is. We've been waiting for this for some time now, right? And we're going to take advantage of this area, right? So as soon as market gets in, let's go ahead and not waste time. Let's go ahead and jump it. Make sure you calculate your risk, do everything that you have to do, right? So let's go ahead. We're in profit right now. Let's get it. We in profit right now. Let's get it. So let's go ahead. I'm going to change this drawing up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Boom. We get a brand new BOS, guys. BOS of the upside, right? This is the winning trade already. This is good, right? This is good. So now we have to delete and stay fresh. We rinse and repeat, okay? So let's go ahead. We'll delete this. We'll go ahead and update our chart because this is now a higher low, right? We have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and a higher high, right? But with this higher high that's just been created, we get a brand new BOS of the upside. Right? Give me a 1 if this is making sense so far.
1.
Awesome.
1.
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, guys. Now we need to move our buy zone somewhere else. Right? Does anybody know where we can move it to? If you guys want to annotate before I even draw it out or move it, you guys can let me know. Where am I supposed to move my next buy zone?
Up to the next break of structure,
The next starting point. Where's my next starting point?
right there.
Right where?
Where
your
you have-
last red 7 candle
Before the what?
before the
Before-
break of structure.
Let's go. So we have the last selling candle before the rally breakout, right? Once we get this BOS, guys, and we can see market actually broke and closed above, we finally got that rally breakout to the upside. So let's go ahead and look for that last selling candle that started that bullish rally. And we have a brand new setup right here, guys. Brand new continuation move. Brand new continuation move. So what do we do expecting to happen here? What do we want to do as soon as market comes back down in this area? What are we looking for?
a buy.
We're looking for buys.
Buy.
We're looking for buys. So as market is up here right now, guys, we're waiting. Like, you guys don't understand. Once you see an entry, guys, and market is up here, we're not trying to buy right here. We're not trying to buy. We know market's bullish. We don't want to buy at the high. We know market wants to continue, but we don't want to buy at the high. Let market pull back a little bit right into our next buy zone so we can go ahead and continue with that bullish rally, guys. Does that make sense? Give me a 1 if that makes sense. I'm not going to
1.
continue with the drawing because I feel like today is going to be a little long. Right? This is it right here. Minimum 1 to 3, risk to reward. Guys, when you guys can understand and you guys can draw this out like this, right? Higher high, higher low. We get a rally breakout BOS, right? Higher high, higher low. We get a rally breakout BOS. When you can draw this out and actually understand everything, do you know how easier it's going to be for you to actually see it on the live chart, guys? Like when you could literally draw this with your eyes closed or have one of your buddies draw it out for you, right? and you could pinpoint your higher highs, your higher lows, your BOSs, your change of characters, your starting points. When you can actually do that with the drawing, imagine what you guys can do when you guys can see it in live market, just like this. Obviously, this is a nice Picasso we got here, but this is similar to what market moves, how the market moves. Are you guys ready for reversals?
Yes.
All right, bit. Actually, let me just delete a couple of these real quick. All right. Let's switch it up. Actually, just leave it like this. That's fine. This is fine. All right, guys. So again, we have our starting point, right? We know exactly where we want to take our next buy off of. Market is letting us know it had already left its footprint and we've identified it, right? So let's go ahead and mark it up. Let's do what it do. Minimum 1 to 3. We'll take the highs. Right. So we're looking to buy. Yes or yes? Let me know, guys. Unmute. This is an active call today. I'm gonna make you get active whether you like it or not. Some
Yes,
people are
sir.
gonna hop off the call.
Yes, yes.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Market is dropping, coming towards our entry. Right. We know we want to buy. Right. Now let's just say market put this into some profit, right? We want to continue with the trend. Let's just say, dang, the market isn't really moving how it was earlier. Moving kind of slow now. Right? And then news hits. We should already be at 1-to-1. We have a break-even scenario that's happening here, right? Probably even a partial, right? So let's go ahead. News hits. And the market is not going our way anymore. And we actually breaking close to the downside, right? So this buy was clapped, and that happens, right? Sometimes we even expect these buys to get clapped, especially when we're looking for some reversals. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark this up. We've got our change of character. Okay, let's go ahead and put this to the downside, make this red. Awesome. All right, we got our change of character, right? Now, I want to clear this up real quick right now because I see some people, they call this part the change of character. And it's not. You can't really change character here because the market was trending up, right? If that makes sense. That would just be a break of structure to the downside. If we're trending up, this is the character. Character is bullish, right? Character is bullish. So in order to change that bullish character, we would have to break and close below here. Does that make sense? Wouldn't that be an inverted head and shoulder pattern there?
Yes, sir.
So this is a regular head and shoulder pattern. An inverted would look like, oops. Sending emails out here. Don't save. How do you invert? I'm on a Apple. That would be inverted. When it looks like that and it's upside down, that's an inverted head and shoulder. But when it looks like this is just the regular head and shoulder. Does that make sense, bro? Let's get it. All right, guys. So we finally get our change of character. Now, what's one thing that's easy to see that we need to identify?
Lower lows and lower highs?
Well, yes, but there's something that needs to happen in order for us to get those lower
The
lows.
breakout rally,
The breakout rally. Let's go. Who said that?
Edgar.
Let's go, baby. Love it. We get this breakout rally. Boom. We can see now market is very, very pushing to the downside heavily, right? So now that we get this breakout rally to the downside, we need to go ahead and find that last buying candle that started that bearish move. So let's go ahead. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, right here. That last buying candle, this is our brand new starting point, guys. Brand new starting point. All right. Now, once we find our starting point, guys, what's the next thing we have to do? Once we find our starting point, what do we have to do in this area in order to complete this sell setup? You guys can say
Stop
it.
loss.
Yes, the stop loss. So let's go ahead. Boom. This is the stop loss to the starting point right here. Does anybody see another setup in here? Anybody see another setup in here, guys?
The one right before that one.
What is that, Vic? Explain to me what that is right there, bro. Why are you circling?
That's a start point.
So that's a good. Can you delete that real quick? I love that you
Yeah.
said that. I love that you said that. So this actually right here, and I know a lot of people get this wrong. This is not a starting point. It's not a starting point, guys. Right? Because why is this not a starting point for all the vets on the call real quick? Why is this not a starting point? We never broke
Just ahead.
structure to the downside, right? If this rally broke and closed below this structure, this would be a starting point, right? So don't focus on every rally. Focus on the rally that breaks structure. Does that make sense, Vic?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Awesome. Yes, sir. So we do get this first rally. That's fine. We bounced off the starting point. You know, we get some blues, and then this second rally right here breaks structure. So we focus on this last buying candle as our starting point. Now, the second setup that we have, guys, is the head and shoulder. Who can find my shoulder? Who wants to annotate and find my shoulder? Or if you guys want to go ahead and
It's the one for the change of character, that one that he marked.
so when we're looking to sell, guys, this is what we want to see. This is the pattern that we want to see right here. We want it to break and close below. Right? We want it to break and close below. Above the BOS left side. Yes, Moises. We want it to break and close below, right? So if we're looking for sales, how is this the shoulder? Right? The shoulder is our sell zone. And we're always selling at the BOS. And this is why the BOS is so important, guys. You literally have to know the BOS because that BOS is your shoulder. The change of character is your neckline. The change of character is the neckline. It is not an entry. Unless you're taking a break and retest, that's not the entry we're looking for, right? The entry that we're looking for is this BOS, right? Notice how we have one last BOS before a new high. So where's my head, guys? If this is my shoulder, where's my head? Who wants to annotate real quick?
The change of character part at the bottom right there.
High.
The higher high.
The shift.
This
Oh.
right here. And a lot of people get mixed up with that. A lot of people.
Like me.
Yes. A lot of people get mixed up with that. So that's why I like you guys to mark it up just like this. Because when we're looking for reversals, guys, and we get a BOS, we need to mark that up. We need to mark that up. And continue to mark it up. Because you'll see little rallies. You'll see little rallies. Boom, we get a BOS. Awesome. Let's go. We get another BOS. Awesome. Let's go. But look, what happens when we finally break and close below here? This looks absolutely nothing like a head and shoulder. Can you guys agree? It doesn't look like a head and shoulder yet. Notice how once we break and close below here, guys, once we break and close below, now you're like, oh, shit. Once we break and close below here, guys, notice how this is the highest peak in this rally. Do you guys agree? Yes or no? This is the
Yes.
highest peak
Yeah.
of the rally. So guess what this is right here? This is the head. The highest peak is the head. And your BOS, your last BOS before the change of character, this is your shoulder right here. This is why marking up and knowing where your BOSs and change of character goes is very, very important, guys. Because once we get this change of character, our sell area is this right shoulder, so we can send it down. Give me a 5 if that makes sense, guys. That's very important. That's very important. And if you guys didn't know that, please unmute, ask your questions. Let's clarify. Okay. So I take you back this way. Where's my next sell zone? Where's my next sell zone, guys? We know this is the head.
The right shoulder.
Where's my right shoulder at? You're right. The right shoulder is my next sell zone, but where's it at? The last BOS. The last BOS is your shoulder, right? Notice how this right here, guys, is the highest peak. It's the highest peak, right? So this is going to be your head. This last BOS is going to be your shoulder. Boom. Let's just move this out the way. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to mark it up from the highest wick. So let's just put a wick right here. The highest wick to the closest body. So this is how I'm going to do it. The highest wick down to the closest body, which is this green candle right there. And when you see a good zone that looks exactly like this, guys, you're like, oh man, we have a starting point right on top of a shoulder. Most likely it's going to be a very, very good trade. Very, very good trade. I'm going to go ahead and delete these. Right? Now, for the head and shoulder, if you like the shoulders, I love head and shoulders. Those are the setups that I got introduced to as soon as I got started with levels. So I love those. Not only that, guys, they're very, very identical, very close with smart money concepts, right? So I love shoulders. So with the stop loss, when it comes to the head and shoulder, is going to be at the high, okay? There's two different setups here. We have setup number one. We got setup number one, which is the starting point, and this has its own stop loss. All right, has its own stop loss. And then we have setup number two, which is the right shoulder with its own stop loss. Does that make sense? All right. So depending on which ones you guys take, guys, your guys' entries could look like this. If you're someone who likes starting points, this is going to be your entry right here. Minimum 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. Right? Now, if you're someone who likes the shoulders, like myself, this is what I'm doing. Now, this is just a drawing, but this is how it has to be replicated. No questions asked. Does that make sense? So when market comes back up this way, guys, what do you think we're doing? Do you think we're looking for buys or do you think we're looking for sells?
Sells.
Sells. We got this confirmation, right? We got some confirmation. And what if we're already expecting sells? What if market hits off this zone and we just got a nice rejection? We're probably thinking, oh man, market is really, really selling off now. Let's go ahead and continue some sells, right? So as market comes to this area, guys, let's not wait, procrastinate. Let's not do nothing like that. We know what we want to do. So as soon as market touches this area, let's go ahead and take some sells, calculate your risk, right? Have good risk to reward. And we want to go ahead and shift the market. Give me a 6 if this made sense, guys. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a good call
6.
today.
6.
It's gonna be a good call today, guys.
Question, bro.
What's up?
So the stop loss will be where the head starts or where the wick is at on the BOS.
So there's two setups here. There's a starting
Okay.
point setup. So
Yeah.
if you're someone who trades the starting point, your stop loss is going to be right here,
Okay.
right? And now we also have the head and shoulder setup. So let's put this back. Now let's move this. Let's actually just delete that real quick. Delete that. So if you're looking for the head and shoulder setup, this is your sell zone right here, and your stop loss is above the high.
Oh, okay, dude.
Right.
Makes
So there's
sense.
two options you can take,
Gotcha.
right? Because you're and this is just a perfect drawing, right? But what if your starting point happens to be right here? Let's just move this stuff this way a little bit. Right now, this is the last buying candle before the breakout rally, right? We have the
Yeah.
change of character right here. So now we have two sell scenarios, and they're going to be a little different now. They're not so close. So now we really have two opportunities we could take. Does that make sense?
Yeah, gotcha.
They're not so close together now. So now we have two opportunities we can take.
All right, appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Does anybody have any other questions before we continue with today's call? That was a good question, bro. Do I just have to buy when the market comes to my zone or wait for the change of direction? Do I just have to buy? So if you're talking about this buy zone right here, if you're looking to buy there, bro, because that is a starting point. If you're looking to buy there, continue with your buy, right? Continue with your bullish analysis. We are not looking for sells until we actually get that sell confirmation. Did that answer your question, bro? Yes. Now let's just say, because I know a lot of people love to do this. Market is way down here right now. People are thinking, and I know how you guys think, because I thought that way too. People are thinking, oh man, this is 85 pips up. I'm gonna go ahead and place a buy right here. I'm gonna go ahead and place a buy right here to my sell zone. Guys, once we get sell confirmations, it's very important to fight back that urge to counter trend. Just wait for sell confirmations. I promise you, by just doing that, you guys are going to cut half your losses out. There is no need for you to look for buys or be aggressive with buys when we already have sell confirmation, right? You really do not have to catch every, oh, I'm gonna place a buy here, and then a sell here, and then a buy here, and then a sell here. You really do not have to do that, right? If we got sell confirmations, guys, wouldn't you want to just wait and just catch a sell here and here and here? Less time on the charts. Less time on the charts. Hey, trust me, we all learn the hard way, bro. We all learn the hard way, trust me. I've been there. Trust me, bro. US 30, did you were selling, huh, Joanna? You were selling? Heck no. Actually, let's go over Nas our US 30 right now. Are we all done with the examples? Are you guys good? You guys got good notes? You guys have any questions?
Nope. That was great notes. Thank you.
Yep. Do you guys have any questions, guys? All right, let me tell you why I was looking for some buys for US 30 and not sells. When I saw a lot of people in some chats looking for sells, I just had to share some buy bias, and I just hope somebody caught him. I hope somebody caught him. Right? Oh, snap. So this is what we see here, right? Market is, and again, guys, market is bullish. Market is freaking bullish, guys. Look it. I mean, you guys can't beat that. That is bullish. So we should be looking for buys, right? Buys. Until we get very, very solid confirmation for sales, I'm looking for buys. All right. So let's go ahead. This is the structure from Tuesday right here. This is it. So this is what people are seeing. We get higher high, higher low. Market starts to consolidate. Market pushes up. And they see this right here. Right, they see what? All right, yeah, you're right. There's a big BOS. They see this right here. They see this large wick, and they're thinking sells, sells. But look at this, guys. We get our BOS. What? Who was in there the whole time? We get our BOS, but look, guys. Now this chart's a little different. On the charts in on TradingView, we don't even break and close below here. On the charts on TradingView, guys, we do not break and close below here, right? So this is what I saw. I saw everybody looking for sales in this area, right? Everybody was looking for sales in this area. This was some chats right here, right? That was their setup. But guys, don't get me wrong. This is a very nice structure. I would love to see this, right? I love to see this when I'm looking for head and shoulders consolidation. The banks come in. The banks come in and clear these sellers. We need to see, this is non-negotiable. We need to see a break and close below here, not a wick, a break and close. Do you see this wick right here, guys? This wick right here, this single line looked like this. That single line looked like this at, is that 12 at night? No, hold on. That's 5 in the morning. This is 5 in the morning. So while we were sleeping, guys, while we were sleeping, this wick was red, red, red. And then what happened? What happened? 6 o'clock came around and we closed just like that. Guys, that's okay. Let that happen. What we want to see is this right here. Boom. Once I see that break and close, guys, I'm now looking to participate in some type of sales, right? But because we did not break and close below, right? Because we did not break and close below, this is what I was looking at. I was like, okay, I do see some consolidation, right? We see the banks come in and clear all of these buyers, right? Now, on this 1 hour time frame, we don't break and close below, but on the 15-minute, we do. And anytime you're trading inside of consolidation like that, guys, this is all consolidation. Trust me. People will tell you that they don't trade consolidation, but that's all this is, right? Notice how we don't get this break and close below. Or I'm sorry, the break and close above on the 1 hour. But when we go down to the 15 or the 5, where we at? Where we at? The 5. Yes, sir. That 5 minute. Look at all that liquidity that was being built right there, bro. From 10 at night all the way to 5 in the morning. Liquidity being built up. Banks come in. Look what happens, guys. We get this change of character. Look what happens. Right back into our zone, and we take off. Your buy is right there. Your stop loss, you're gonna tell me, dang, man, that's a big ass stop loss. Then don't trade it. Under leverage. That's what the market is giving you guys. Are you gonna argue with the market that's putting in trillions of dollars, or are you just gonna participate in the market structure that they're giving you? Now, that may look like a big stop loss, but you tell me if it hit 1 to 3. You let me know. I mean, that's 127 for 389. Now, some of y'all might not be like, yo, that's a lot. I don't think I would risk $127 dollars. Then you probably shouldn't be trading indices yet. Right? That's just the fact. It's just being real. This is the setup, guys. I can't put my stop loss like this because that's not what the market gave me. The market gave me its footprint. It gave me the blueprint already. So I have to follow the blueprint. Does that make sense, guys? Make
Yes.
sense? Yes. Let's go ahead. So I wanted to go ahead and identify. I wanted to see if you guys can mark some things up for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and look for some charts real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and look at some charts, and I would like participation. I would like participation. This is nice. I'm gonna go ahead and find this setup for you guys. I'm gonna find this setup for you, and all you have to do is mark it up. So we're gonna go with NZD JPY. Right? NZD JPY. Right? I'm gonna ask for a participant. All right, who wants to go ahead and step up? And I'm gonna give you guys like 5 seconds, or I'm just gonna start calling names out. So you guys let me know who wants to step up for this buy.
That's right. I was gonna say, let me try it out.
Yeah, let's get it, bro. Let's get it.
Okay.
So again, you should have the notes on you, right? If you took good notes, you have the blueprint on you.
One
if you didn't,
second.
That's where people are going to learn that lesson, because we hop on these calls to give you guys the blueprint. And as you trade, you should have the notes right there with you, right? So as you were looking at charts right now and back testing and trading, you should have these charts, these notes with you, right? So, and this is for everybody, guys. Not just, I'm not trying to single you out as an individual. This is for everybody, because I'm in a garage right now and I didn't really hear people write down some stuff. So this is for everybody, right? So I appreciate you for stepping up. Let's go ahead. We want to go ahead and catch these buys right here, right? We want to catch these buys. If you want to go ahead and mark up my chart for continuation moves, that'll be great, bro. And you could use the annotate.
I don't even know how to put the marks on your computer, bro, but I'm doing it through mine on the laptop. And what I'm getting is the buy zone would be 95.347 to 95.300 or 0.30 with the zero, right, for the buy zone. And then your stop loss will be the black wick underneath it, which is at 95.231. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the 30-minute time frame. You want me to go to the hour?
Oh yeah, go up to the hour and go down a little bit, because
Okay,
you're way
okay.
up here. You're probably
Yeah.
right. I can see some things, but we're way down here on the 1 hour time frame.
My bad, bro. So we're at the hour. Where you at? Let me see. Shit.
Let me zoom out
I'm
real
doing
quick.
it through my phone. I'm
'Cause
sorry.
We're not that far. We're not that far. We're not that far.
If hour to go to the hour, then it will be at. We'll start at 95. What is that? 95.1. 95.73. 95.173 to 95.14.6, and then the stop loss will be at a 95.121.
No, we're looking at this setup right here, bro. We're looking at this one. My bad.
Oh, way down there. I'm sorry, man. I'm looking at the map. Okay, so
Nah,
we're
you're
gonna go
good.
that far down. Let me see, what numbers is that? Can you redo it again for where you want me to start at?
Right here, right here.
Okay, from way back there. So we're gonna start from way over there.
Yes.
Damn. I'm looking at that little red candle right before it. That's very small with the wick, but you said do not include the wick, right? For the entry zone.
No, we include wicks.
So okay, so we're gonna include the whole wick. With that, then it would be 1 second.
Here, I'll
What
do
was
this.
that?
I'll do this, bro.
94.23.
Let me see. 94.23.
Right there. Yeah, it would be that candle right there down. The top of that wick to the bottom of that wick would be the starting
right.
would be your buy zone, correct? And then your stop loss
Correct.
would be, and then your stop loss would be that long black wick underneath it.
This one right
That
here.
one right there. Yeah.
Awesome. So where are you entering? Are you entering at the top or the 50%? What do you like to do? Top or 50?
Honestly, man, I'm still trying to
Don't base it off of what you're seeing, right? What do you like to do?
me.
Yes.
I'm still learning on 4-month sand, dude. So that's why I'm still trying to figure it out. But it seems like a lot of the times it wants to go up right when it hits, but then sometimes it goes all the way to the bottom. So I kind of just get a feel for what's going on with the wick that's about to touch it. So I bring it down to like the 5 minutes or the minute to pay attention to see what's going on before that entry zone. And that's
Okay.
kind of what gives me a better idea of when I should actually go in.
Got you. That's cool.
But
That's fine.
yeah.
That's perfectly fine. So
All
this
right.
is the setup right here, right? You have your buy zone, whether you drop down, right? Because you can do that, guys. That's going macro to micro. This 1 hour time frame would be your macro setup, right? Now he's saying he likes to drop down once the market hits this area and find the play. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, right? But nonetheless, this is your entry. This is your stop loss with the minimum 1 to 3 risks to award, guys. Minimum. Fire setup. Fire setup. Appreciate you for participating, bro.
Man, thank you. I'm learning from you guys, brother.
Let's get it.
Let's get
Let's
it.
get it.
San Diego in that house.
Love it, bro. Let's see. Let's see. Some of the JPYs may look pretty similar, so let's just see what's up. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh man, this is very ugly. We'll skip that one because I want it to be pretty easy for you guys, you know. I'm not trying to give you hard things. Let's go to the 4 hour. Higher time frames are much clearer, guys. If you're studying and you want, you want to start off pretty easy, go up to higher time frame. Go up to higher time frame. Let's see. Because market becomes a lot clearer, right? The market becomes a lot clearer. Let's see. We can use this right here. All right, guys, who wants to step up? Who wants to step up? We want to catch continuation buys right now. Continuation buys. Let's see. You know how to catch continuation buys, bro? Did you take good notes?
You want to do it?
There's an easy one right here. We don't even have to move the chart. This is it right here. We want to catch this wick right here, bro. How do I catch this buy? Is this my last selling candle right here? So you're telling me you would box this up for your buy zone? Where's your stop loss gonna be, bro? You said what? So when you don't have a long wick, right? When we don't have a long wick like this, we just use the low of that candle, right? So it would just be like this. Does that make sense? Right? And you don't have to be like super tight with it. You can give it a little bit of pips like that if you want, just so you can feel comfortable, but this is a pretty big zone. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind putting it at the bottom. But with the minimum 1 to 3 risk to award, bro, that hits first touch. Yep. Literally touched and dropped down. That's actually TP. Yep. Fire. How old are you, bro? 14. Let's get it. I think we have the youngest sniper in the squad in Cali. Let's go. Let's go. That's good stuff, bro. I love it. On to the next setup. On to the next setup. Man, what were we doing at 14? I was being a straight hooligan. You couldn't tell me nothing at 14, bro. Not a damn thing. I'll tell you that right now, bro. There's not one thing you guys can tell me. All right, guys. Found another one. Let's go. Who's in here? Daniel, you look like you're on your phone. Let's let's help you find this buy play, bro. We want to catch this snipe right here, bro. How do we look for buys? What are we looking for right now? Break a structure right here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We have a breakout rally, right?
Yep.
So what are we looking for?
Last bearish candle before the supply.
Awesome. So where's your stop loss going to be?
Right below
Right below the starting point. Awesome. Let's go. Where do you like to enter? The first touch or the 50? All right. Daniel likes to enter off the first touch. Let's get it. Minimum 1 to 3 risk to award. Fire setup right there, my boy. Fire setup. All right. Looks like we have a back-to-backer. A back-to-backer. Because we do break and close above right here. We do break and close above, guys. Right? So who wants to go ahead and run this play? Who wants to unmute and run? Run it up. This may be a player like, dang, that's a big stop loss, whatever the case may be. It's okay. We're practicing here. You're not taking this trade right now. Who wants to go ahead and unmute? Let's see. Who's in here? Who's talking right now? You want to help me out right here? Oh, someone already took your spot, bro. Freaking Sonia, always doing it up. Let's go. What is that though? What is this? Help me, unmute. I don't know how to trade.
Starting point.
Teach me.
It's the starting point.
I love it. All right, my starting point. Where's your stop loss going to be? You can draw that too if you want.
That was
Is it right here? Oh, it's right there.
or
Bet.
mm,
Do you like to enter at the 50% or you like to enter at the first
it's
touch?
like big though.
You like to
I
enter at
think
the
both.
50 or the first touch?
50.
All right, bet. 1 to 3. It's literally on its way to a 1 to 3 right now. Literally. It's on the way. I love it. Thank you for the help. I appreciate you. Let me go ahead. Stop sharing real quick. Let me delete this. Go back on. All right, bet. Chat. All right, we on. We on. GBP CHF. Why does it seem so easy when you do it with us? Because it is. We just overthink. This is it, guys. You guys have the blueprint with you guys. We just tend to overthink, and that's just what it is. We got Vic. We got Vic with the setup. Let's check it out, Vic. Let's see. You guys can't see that, right? Let me see. Hold on. All right, this is pretty all right. Oh, snap. What is this? I don't want to copy nothing. Never mind. Go back.
You see, no, you see the right there, above.
This?
The loop. Oh, he just sent an image. He didn't copy the link.
No, I know, but I don't know why was bringing this box up. I don't know, but it is right. At least from what I can see in here, I can't see the left over here, so I can't see if this breaks and closes below. What is this? AUD CAD 1 hour time frame. All right, let's go to AUD CAD 1 hour time frame real quick. How do I delete this? Like, go away. How does this close window? All right, bet. All right, AUD CAD 1 hour time frame. Let's go ahead. This is your setup right here. This is your setup right here, Vic.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, guys. Let's take a look. All right. So on the 1 hour time frame, I wouldn't really like this as a sell. Not this area, because look at where we break and close below. Oh, do we? Oh, yeah, we do. All right, we do. We do break and close below. But look, after we get this starting point, look at how it touches once, touches twice, and we ended up dropping, right? So right now, this starting point was used twice already, right? So to come back and use it a third time wouldn't be as likely. I wouldn't want to touch it or use it again, to be honest. Yeah, after the first two touches, that's when I'm really looking to touch it, like right away. As soon as I get in there, boom, I want it to go ahead and do its thing. After it's been used, I'm looking for a reversal now at this point. Does that make sense? So,
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
makes sense. Yeah, I didn't know that.
no, you're good, bro. All right, so let's
Alright.
check this out. So look, we're on the call right now, Vic. Let's just go ahead and do this real quick, bro. Look at what we got here. Look at what we got. So we actually get a BOS to the upside. Guys, look at this. Guys, look at this right here. Look at it's consolidation, right? Consolidation. That's what you're seeing. But look at what it's also slightly downtrending. So even though we see in our heads, because we're taught this, that a higher high and higher low looks like this, a higher high and higher low can also look like this. And then we go back up. That's literally what it is. We get the highest point, the lowest point, and then we're gone. Does that make sense, guys? And it takes forever. Sometimes, I mean, this is just what it is with things like AUD CAD. And this whole thing took 12 days. 12 days to get a higher high, higher low, and a rally breakout. So now that we got our BOS, let's just take a look and see if we actually get this buy, Vic. Help me out with this buy, bro. We get a BOS to the upside, right? So do we get a breakout rally?
We do.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So would this be a starting point right here, bro?
That'll be it. To
Yeah.
the wait, hold on. Yeah.
Yes, that would be a starting point. Now look at how, guys, like this will happen. This happened with USD CHF. I sent it in, and it literally looked just like this, and it was gone, and I was hot, bro. I was hot. But this is what happened, guys. But we have the right direction. Like we're good. We were just missed, and it happens. Right? It happens. So this is what we're gonna do. Vic, look at what we got right here, bro. Do we get a brand new breakout rally?
We do.
We do, right? So where's my starting point, bro? If you can
It's gonna be
annotate.
the last. Was going to be this one right here.
Yes. Boom. That's my starting point right there. But do you also see something that looks like, do we have another opportunity there by chance? Do you see something else?
Previous other.
This one.
What is that exactly, Vic?
That's the highest. The highest low.
Right. So that would be our change of character line. If you could delete those
Okay.
lines, that would be great, bro.
Yeah.
So look at this right here, right? Anytime market comes down, we're always looking at structure. Lower low, lower high, lower low. So look, guys, we should have a BOS right here, right? BOS to the downside. BOS to the downside. And then right away, we change character, right? So do you see a second opportunity in here somewhere?
This one right there.
It'll be this BOS right here, bro.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, it'll be that BOS. So this is gonna be my inverted head and shoulder,
Okay.
right? With my stop loss, at this low. So we already know where our next buy is. We're just waiting now. It's a waiting game. We're not buying here. We're not gonna buy here. We're gonna wait for market to come back down or to continue giving me buy structure like this. Boom, we get buy structure. Let's go ahead and continue up. Right? Make sense, bro?
Yeah, I have something similar for buys in that area too.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Guys, it's very important to know where your BOS is because that's always going to be your shoulder, right? Always. It'll always be your shoulder. How much time we got? We got 1 minute. Let's try to find we'll try to find one more before we get out of here. Let's see. Oh, let's look at USD CHF real quick. USD CHF. I think I was looking at it on the 4-hour time frame. Oh, Miguel's up right now. Wow, Miguel. Wow. All right. So I was looking at this area right here. I think I was like on the 8-hour or something on the daily. Let's take a look. Yeah, I was looking at the 8-hour. There's a small red candle right here. And this is what I was looking at, right? Because we do have a BOS of the upside. We have a BOS at the breakout rally. Do we have an 8-hour on here? No, it's okay though. All right, so we have a small little breakout. Do we have it on the 4-hour though? Because if it's sniped on the 4-hour, I didn't even see it. Oh my goodness. The only reason why I didn't think this was going to be touched was because it was touched right here. Oh my goodness. Crazy, bro. All right. But this was it right here, guys. So I was looking for buys in this area. And this was the setup. And I was literally missed. This was it right here. Boom. But this happens, guys. And we still have to be okay with that, right? There's nothing we can do. All we can do now is just wait for confirmation for buys. And that happens right here. Boom. Once we go ahead and break and close above here, we may get another reaction to come back up. Right? We just have to wait. We just have to wait. Dang. Let's see. Let's see if we could bust out one more real quick. Uno más, uno más. Oh, right here, right here, right here. Simple. Guys, some of these continuation moves, guys, are so simple, bro. Oh man, y'all missing out on the most simplest eats. We don't get this one, but it's okay. Let's see. Oh, probably it's in the 30 minutes. That's fine though. But guys, who wants to run this setup for me? Who wants to run this setup real quick? Real quick, real quick, real quick. Joey Jacobson, you're the last person to type in my chat room. Next time, I mean, if you want to be called on, type again, bro. But if you're here, Joey Jacobson, front of the class, brother.
Yo, what's up?
Let's go. Let's go. All right. So we want to catch these buys right here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We want to catch these. So how can I catch this buy? Right. We're looking for continuations.
So you look at the last selling candle before it kept on going for the continuation.
Okay,
Right.
so we get a breakout rally here.
Yeah, so if you go to the last like red candle, that whole candle would be like kind of like your zone.
Okay. And where would my stop loss be?
The lowest wick of like the green. Yeah, right there.
Awesome. So you can see, guys, that obviously didn't come back to this area, and that happens. But I mean, guys, we were right. Right? We have no control. If you want to drop down and get tighter with your starting points, you may, right? But even then, like, you have to understand your stop losses are going to be way tighter. But in this aspect, one time frame lower, we actually do get a bigger red candle, which is a little weird. Right? A little weird. Oops. But still, nonetheless, this is the setup right here. This is it. I bet you if we go to the 4-hour time frame, this one pullback is probably a red candle. Let's go take a look real quick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm telling you guys, when you guys just stick to charts, you guys start looking at things different. So now this is our starting point right here. Now we don't miss that one. And the setup is still the same. Stop loss is still here. We still get a BOS, right? Even if it's one candle. Look at higher high, higher low, and we continue. We continue. Right? So that's the setup right there. And that thing was a snipe, and that's for sure to hit TP. That for sure hit TP already. 1 to 3 all day. Smacking, boy. Good job, Justin. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. You made it easier seeing so the interact. Yes, yeah, exactly. I feel like it would be cool like that. And from here on out, this is how I actually want to get things done. I don't know if you guys are actually putting in the groundwork to get better. I don't know if you guys are back testing or marking up charts like that. You guys can tell me all you want, but I really don't see people sending in charts. Because if you did, a lot of you guys would be seeing some blues on the screen or some L's, and those L's are lessons, right? So we're just getting better overall. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys took some notes, because the people who interacted with us and didn't have the notes, notice how, you're confused and you're almost like, you feel hot. You're like, oh man, pressure's on now, right? But when you have the notes, you're like, oh, it's right there. Oh, that's the breakout, little rally thing. It's right there, right? But when you have nothing to go off of, you're like, oh snap! You start to panic, you get hot. But when you have those detailed notes, you're like, oh, so he drew this. Oh, my BOS is my left shoulder. Bet the shoulder's right there, bro. Stop loss is below the longest wick. Boom.
So
Right?
true. So true.
Guys, take the notes. It's gonna be worth it, I promise you. And we'll go ahead and continue with the hands-on classes, because I feel like it's beneficial, right? But with that being said, guys, that is it for me. You guys have a blessed weekend. Hey, do you have the link to the charts or the event?
You should have it.
I do have it,
All right, there you go. Check Telegram.
but I'm not.
California.
Who's on the
Who's
on the Zoom right now? That's why I thought. Oh no. All right. But guys, we do have events coming to a city near you, right? And I don't want to take this lightly. Thank you, Bobby. I was expecting someone who was on the call, a solid leader who had the link. Appreciate you, bro. No, but guys, we have people coming to a city near you guys. It may be a little drive, but that's okay, because the value is going to be there. I don't know about you guys, but every time we have an event out here in Oxnard, things get bigger and the value gets better. If you guys haven't been tapping into a lot of the events that we've been having, you guys are missing out 1000%, because these guys don't come for no reason. Like, they're not coming to give you some watered down BS. They come giving the information that you guys need, and that's it. They're giving you guys the blueprint. They're not giving you all the extra BS that we want to hear. They're giving it to you black and white. This is how you set yourself up for the next 5 to 10 years. And if you follow this solid blueprint, you should be okay. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have a ton of millionaires in my city. We have people living in the mountains in Camarillo, and we have people living in the mountains up in Santa Barbara and in Ventura, and not one has shown me a blueprint to get rich. Not one has given me a blueprint for a 5 to 10 year plan. Not one has shaken my hand, being humbled, asking me, what can they do to help me, right? And this right here is it. a lot of us are asking and almost begging and waiting for an opportunity like this to come. And a lot of us aren't taking advantage of this, guys. So with that being said, I hope to see you guys there. If you're coming to the Oxnard event, let's go ahead and get active, guys. Invite your people because you don't want to win alone, right? The next 5 to 10 years when it comes to crypto, you're going to have all the information and your people aren't. So have them there with you, right? But with that being said, guys, you guys have a blessed weekend because these people are already getting up and getting out. So peace out, guys. See y'all Monday.